What is this whole winning multiple games in a row thing? Since when do we start doing that?
Yeah. Woohoo! This is something we are in a snow week. Yes, you can't get any better.
Hello, welcome to Hawks Recap Game 62 over and done with, which means that there's only 20 games left in this season. It's gone by pretty quickly, although with the way the Blackhawks have played at times this season, it's definitely felt like a drag. But that would not be the case tonight, as the Hawks win 3-1 at home to finish off their 5-game homestand against the San Jose Sharks. Their second win in a row. It's been a while, I think about a month actually, since the Blackhawks have had a multi-game win streak, and this is one of them. So yeah, this kind of feels kind of nice. Goaltender J.F. Berube in net to start for the Hawks. His first start as a member of the Blackhawks. We acquired him in the off-season, but he spent most of this season down in Rockford, down in the AHL. Had a couple injuries, but just recently called up with Jeff Glass being sent down, and tonight he gets his first start, and we really couldn't have asked for a better first start as a Blackhawk. We'll get to him a little bit later, but first let's talk about the first period, and boy was that first period a struggle. That was a sluggish first period, not a whole lot going on in terms of flow. It was a struggle for both teams just even getting through the neutral zone. Both teams, I guess, did a pretty good job in that sense, stifling the other team, but it really just felt like both teams were just not on their game offensively. Although San Jose had 15 shots and Blackhawks had 11 shots in that first period. So in terms of shots on goal, it really wasn't that bad of a period, but it was a lot of one-and-done types of shots, so it wasn't very exciting. It was a lot of stoppages of play. Yeah, it was really like, thank goodness this period is over when the 20 minutes were up. So this game goes into the second period tied at 0, but the Hawks pick up their play in the second period and find a way to get on the board first, not even 6 minutes in. Blackhawks with the puck with some offensive zone time. Nick Schmaltz gets the puck to Anthony Duclair below the goal line, who then finds Ruda trying to sneak in from the point. Ruda takes a shot, but it's blocked. The puck comes right back to him, and he catches Martin Jones a little off guard and sneaks the puck in 5-hole. Hawks up 1-0. Jan Ruda activated off IR today in his first game back after missing 8 games. Had a pretty darn good game. Scores the goal here, but defensively he was solid. It's like he didn't even miss a beat. It was really nice to see. One of the things the Blackhawks did really well in the second period was forechecking and pressuring the San Jose Sharks, really making it difficult for them to get out of their own zone cleanly. It led to some turnovers and some extended zone time and chances for the Hawks. It's not something we've seen a whole lot of this year outside of a fourth line of Wingels, Boma, and Hayden. But in this game, we saw it coming from multiple lines. The top line of Taze, Saad, and Wingels did a great job in this. The third line of Duclair, Schmaltz, and DeBrincat did a great job. It was really nice to see, and it really kind of turned the tide in this game. There wouldn't be any more goals in the second period, but the Hawks would kind of have the Sharks on their heels a bit, and they would take a 1-0 lead going into the third period. The Blackhawks also had their lone full power play very late in the second period, but we're not going to talk about that because, yeah, once again, not very good. To the third, the Blackhawks would take that good forechecking, that good pressuring into the third period, where it would pay off for them. 2 minutes in, they would create a turnover in the Sharks' end. Duclair picks up the puck, backhand passes it across the ice through a couple Sharks players right to Nick Schmaltz's stick, and the birthday boy Nick Schmaltz with a wide open net pots it in to give the Blackhawks a 2-0 lead. Nick Schmaltz gets a goal and an assist on his birthday. He turned 22 years old today. Anthony Duclair had 2 assists in this game as well. He is 22 years old, and their line mate Alex DeBrincat is 20 years old. We have a lot of youth on this team gaining a whole lot of experience this year. Yeah, it kind of sucks that we're probably going to miss the playoffs, but there's a very bright future brewing here, so don't let anyone get you too down about the Blackhawks, because at least I am really excited for what's to come in the next couple years. It's going to be fun watching this team. Now we're 12 minutes into the third period, and we're thinking, JF Berube, you're having a fantastic game. First game as a Blackhawk, I didn't know what to really expect here, but he is stopping pucks, and he is making it look easy. He is sucking pucks up, not really creating any rebound or second chances for the Sharks. Just really, really solid, and it wasn't all easy. He had to make some quality saves at times as well. But you're thinking, first start as a Blackhawk, what would be better than a shutout? Now, I didn't say it. I didn't dare say it, and don't you dare put that evil on me. I thought about it. But I didn't say it. Of course, it would be too good to be true. Sharks would win an offensive zone draw, run a nice little set play. Meyer would take a slap shot, a lot of traffic in front. I don't think Berube ever saw the puck. It gets by him, and all of a sudden, with 8 minutes left, it's a 2-1 game, and this game is now tight. Now, I really got to credit the Blackhawks because they played a very solid shutdown game in the rest of the third period. And we've seen over the course of this season the Hawks really struggle keeping leads in close games, but that would not be the case in this one. And I really credit it to the forechecking and pressuring they were doing with multiple lines, really making it tough for the Sharks to go 200 feet and create a solid opportunity for themselves. And it really helped that JF Berube was on his game too, but the Hawks really shutting the Sharks down, just frustrating them, and they would end up getting a empty net goal from Anisimov, and the Hawks would win this one 3-1, their second straight win, their third win in the last 4 games. It's a nice little streak that they're on here, but I know a lot of people kind of want to lose and tank and falling for Dolan and that type of stuff, but man, it just feels good to win. It just feels good. And in addition to winning, the Blues lost tonight as well. They're very quietly on a 5-game losing streak, and if the Kings or Flames win tomorrow night, the Blues are no longer in a playoff spot. That's kind of nice too. Up next for the Blackhawks, they finish off this back-to-back here with a game against the Blue Jackets, this one being in Columbus. We get to see the likes of Artemi Panarin once again. Always great to see his smiling face. Definitely miss that guy. In net for the Hawks will be Anton Forsberg facing off against his former team. It'll be interesting to see how he responds or how he follows up this 42 save performance from JF Berube. Might have a little bit of a goalie competition on our hands. Thanks for watching this episode of Hawks Recap. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it just as much as the Hawks' victory tonight. Let me know your thoughts on the game and the team's performance down in the comments section below. Like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it as always, but most importantly, stay safe, make good decisions, and I'll see you next time.